Hi, let's see a demo of how we can connect Youform's partial submission with Zapier to get notifications. So what we are going to do here is, let me write it down. I will, we have a form. Maybe you will need to create a new one if you don't already have. And we might have multiple fields there in that form, right? And then we will connect Zapier to get a Slack notification whenever we get whenever a submission is partial. So what happens in Youform is you can set obviously notification. If you go to your form and go to integrate, you can get a Slack notification, but the problem with this is it will only send you a notification when a form has been completely submitted. But because we offer partial submissions, sometimes it is good to have submissions which have not been completely submitted by users. So to do this, what I will do is I already have some submissions here which is partial, and the form structure, first I will show you. The form structure is in this way. It has 1 2 3 4 fields. 2 of them are required, one is optional. And what it asks for is, it first asks user their email. Basically it is our support form where user will be first asked their email, and then they will ask to write their question, whatever support question they have. Then they will ask to add a screenshot if they have any, and finally we will show them the thank you page. Now what happens is, let's say if someone fills their email and they don't proceed with it, and in this scenario I want a Slack notification with the user's email. So to do that, what I will do is I will first go to Zapier. I'll create a Zap, new Zap, and I will go to click on the trigger and search for webhook. Right, I will select the not the legacy one, the latest one, and here I will see first trigger event. So the trigger event, I will select the retrieve poll, because we are retrieving the data from the Youform here. How we will retrieve? We need to continue, then it will ask us the URL, basically from where we can retrieve the submission. So to do that, we need to go to Youform's API docs. So it is youform.com/API docs, and this will open the Postman collection. Then we can go to submissions, and we will get a URL here. So this direct URL, I will post it in the description, but I will first copy it and then go back to my Zap, add it in my URL, right? But obviously this form ID is not what I want. I want something different. So I will go to my form and check here in the URL. You will see anything after form / and before the build, you will copy it, obviously without the slashes, and will replace it here, right? I'll paste it. Right now my correct form ID has been added. Once the correct ID has been added, what I will do is, because I only need the partial submissions here, I can check the API docs that it says that if you need partial submissions, you need to set is complete to 0 or false. So I will add a question mark here, and then I'll say is complete is 0. Then what I'll do is I will go again to the API docs and copy this. So I want all the submissions sorted by created. It means it is sorted by the latest submissions first. So I'll copy this and also go here and paste it. So this is the complete URL that we need to add. The only thing that will be changed for you is this ID. So I will post it in the description. You can just copy it and then change it, the form ID with yours, right? Now this one is same for all. You need to, in the key input, you need to put data.data, and then scroll down to headers and add authorization here, right? So I will just add authorization, and here I will write bearer. This is important, and then add a space, right? You need to add a bearer, then space. And now we need to actually add the token here, which will be used for authorization, like how Zapier will get your data. So this is important, that you first need to go to your Youform account by clicking on the top right, and then scroll down to find API token section. From there you need to click on the create new token and name it whatever. So I will name it demo here, and will click on create. It will automatically generate a token and add it to my clipboard. So I can go now to Zapier and paste it here. So you can see a long text is added in my this text box, right? Remember to add a bearer, then space, and then paste the token there. This token is very important that you keep it secret, because anyone with the access to this will can get the form submissions data from your Youform account. Don't worry, I will delete this token after the demo, so you need not to test with that. So yeah, after all of this is done, I will go to continue, and it will show me a test trigger button. If all is done, then it should be able to fetch some data. Yes, it is able to fetch. So there are some records. I will first click on this and we'll see what is happening. So we can see some form ID and some created at, updated at columns here. We can also see that there is a key with which there is an email ID. So it is nothing but our email ID field. So if I go to Youform back and go to my form, so I will go to the dashboard, go to my Youform support form and go to this block. I can see something like this in my URL here. If I'm on the email question, that it is 862C and end with 69F4F. Okay, so you will see like a similar thing is written here. Basically, it is the ID of that block that is coming in. So this question gets this filled in my partial submissions tab. Like someone has added this garbage email here and then left the form. So this is the test which I added a test email, but in reality you might be having some email here, right? So now what I will do is I will just keep it like this. This is all good. I will just go to continue with the selected record, and then from here I'll search for the filter. So Zapier has a filter option, and what I want is, because all the submission that has been started in Youform, they are all by default is in incomplete state. So I don't want the notification to come for all the submissions, because someone might be filling that form right now, right? So I want like any submission which is more than 24 hours old, I want notification for that only. So that's why I'm adding a filter here, right? So for that, what I will do is I will select the created at, right? And I want the created at to be date time before, and this is important. I want a date time to be before current time minus 1 day, right? So for this you need to add this formula. I will add it in description as well. This is basically Zapier meta human and -1. So it will just basically have 1 day minus with my submissions, right? Submission date. Once this is added, I will go to click on the continue, and it will show me if the record that is selected here will pass with this filter. So it says yes, it will. The reason, because the test record created at is 4th of April, while the matched data, like the submission data, was 16th of March. So yes, it is more than the current date time 24 hours later. So that's why it will pass through it. If it was, let's say, because the current time is 4th of April, if it is something like 4th of April only, but say it is currently 4 p.m. but it was around 12 p.m., it will not pass. Like we will not receive the notification for that. So yeah, this is working fine now. We'll continue. Once we have done it, I will select any action. So this is optional. Like what do you choose here? Because you can send an email to yourself, you can add this data to Google Sheet, or you can maybe send a Slack notification. So I'll go with the Slack for now. For this demo, you can choose whatever you want for the action. So I will select the Slack, and then I will choose an action. So what I want here is I want to send a message. Let's say I want to send a message here, or yeah, send message, direct message. And then I'll select my account. You need to connect your account if you're not already in the Zapier. Then here, if I go next, I will then see that there is a to username, like whom to send. So I will just maybe select Youform here, or maybe Zapier. Let's say I'll select the Zapier only, so it will send me in my Zapier channel. Then I need to new partial submission. Okay, I need to get notified that a new partial submission is there, but I need some data as well, right? What partial data it was added. So because this form gets started filling up only when you enter something in this field, I must be having this field. So I will just go here and click on slash. This will show you some data, right? Okay, so I will start searching for it, and yeah, this was the field that I need to send to my Slack. So I'll click on it, and once done, I think it will show me continue button. Rest you can keep it like that and select continue. Now I will want to test this step, right? So let's say I test, and I should receive a notification just like about 0 seconds ago. Yeah, it says that the message was sent, right? So yeah, this is how you can get the notification for any abandoned submission in your Youform. There is a lot of things that you can do now. Let's say you want to just send it to an email. You want to even can use that email that user has submitted and send them a notification, or send them a an email to ask to complete their form submissions. That also you can do here. So yeah, I'll then publish it, and then I can start using it. That's all.